right, let's hit the field.
All right.
Just wanted to talk, that's all.
Today is Saturday, July 6th, and the Yankees were trying to stop a losing streak behind their ace, Gerrit Cole. Was he up to the task? My recap, your reactions coming up next. This is NYY Recaps. Oh, and by the way, I tweeted that I would shave my head on the show if Ben Rice hit a third home run, and he did. So, here we go.
Welcome to Yankee Stadium.
Just when they thought I was out, they pull me back in.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. It's going to happen. We got the razor right here. I did tweet right before Ben Rice's last at bat that if he hit the ball out of the ballpark, the head was getting shaved. So we're wearing the fun hat, and pretty soon it will be covering a bald noggin. So tune in. Stay tuned in. We're going to do it during the recap. Maybe last night was rock bottom. Maybe last night was the end of the slump, and you needed to come out of it in a big way. And Ben Rice hitting 3 home runs today might be just what the doctor ordered. Very nice offensive performance from the Yankees at large. They score 14 runs, back and forth for the first 4.5 innings, and then they exploded for 7 runs in the 5th, 4 more in the 7th inning. Ben Rice with the hat trick. Third straight day that he was in the leadoff spot, and I think it's fair to say that he's comfortable. First Yankee rookie ever to hit 3 home runs in a single game. And yes, if you're just joining, I tweeted out before the third at bat that I would shave my head on the postgame show if he went deep. And as the Joker says, I'm a man of my word. So let's talk a little bit about the day first, and then we'll get to that during the recap. He got things started off with a solo home run in the first inning. Also hit a 3-run shot in the 5th, 3-run home run in the 7th. 7 ribbies on the day. We'll talk about Ben Rice in just a second, but there's a few other things that we got to go through first. Verdugo continues to swing the bat a little bit better. He hit a 2-run home run into Monument Park. Took about a half an hour to get around the bases. Even DJ LeMahieu had a solid day. He was 2 for 3 with a couple of ribbies, still hitting 190, and he didn't exactly smoke the ball, but picked up a couple of hits, couple of ribbies. Big double from Anthony Volpe. Second time this week that he's had a big double and burned the center fielder. Would have been another RBI if the ball didn't bounce over the wall. But the big stories for today were obviously Ben Rice and Gerrit Cole. Gerrit Cole did not have a great day. He continues to struggle with Rafael Devers. I thought the stuff looked pretty good. He got beat on some soft bloopers in the 3rd inning. He had 8 strikeouts, but obviously still working his way back. Red Sox got 4 runs off of him, so it's not ideal. Devers got him for an RBI single and a long home run into the right field bleachers. I think it's fair to say that Devers owns Gerrit Cole at this point. Just owns him. Devers kind of was having fun going around the bases, and Gerrit Cole stared him down. Better idea. Maybe next time, just walk him. Just put up 4 fingers and send him on his way, because he has got your numbers, dude. Let's talk a little bit about Ben Rice. He's obviously getting more comfortable in the major leagues. And I've seen some comments before today that said, well, Rice is pretty good, but what do you do with him when Anthony Rizzo comes back? And I think today answered the question. Rice is simply better. You do nothing. Rice is already the new first baseman. He has Wally pipped Anthony Rizzo. He's learning at the position. We saw him miss a scoop today. Is he perfect over there? No, but you'll put up with it when he's hitting the ball like he did today. Could he still possibly mess up in a big spot defensively? Sure. But I'm willing to take that risk if the kid continues to swing the bat the way he is. Let's take a look at his early on StatCast numbers. Now, this was before today, before the 3 home runs. You see, he doesn't have enough to qualify, but if he did, he would be near the tops in the league in multiple categories, including expected batting average, expected slugging, sweet spot, chase percentage, whiff percentage, strikeout percentage, walk percentage. He's an average runner. And now, 3 home runs in 1 game. Outstanding. Rizzo's a good teammate. He's a good guy, but his time is past. And I've seen enough from Rice now to believe that he's part of the solution to the Yankees' old unathletic roster problem. And he may have turned the season around today because it looked like he jump-started that dugout on a very hot day. We saw some good things from Verdugo. I got update the cryon here. So Verdugo hit a big home run. I'm just going to change it to Verdugo good. It's hard to write on the fly. Verdugo hit a big 2-run shot into Monument Park, took his time around the bases, 2 doubles a couple of nights ago. Last night he got robbed of another extra base hit, and you could tell that he was feeling it a little bit better. His swings have been better. Even his foul balls have looked more stable in the box. So loving what we're seeing over the last few days from Verdugo as, this lineup tries to get it going and tries to climb out of the funk that we have seen this team fall into over the last month. All right, so coming up soon, we got the head shaving, but let's get to the recap.
All right, let's go. Let's get it going.
So scoreless 1-2-3 first inning for Gerrit Cole. Looked sharp right out of the gate. Bottom 1, Ben Rice with his first home run of the day.
That ball is high. It is far. It is gone.
Leadoff shot into the second deck. Second home run of the year. It was a cutter up and in, and that's not an easy pitch to A, hit hard, or B, keep fair. So a very impressive piece of hitting for Ben Rice. I love how he gestured to try and, pump up the bench a little bit as he was going down the line. Red Sox loaded the bases in the top of the second, but Gerrit Cole punched out of it with a big strikeout. Volpe got robbed of another hit in the bottom of the second. His numbers have been down, obviously, but I feel like he's been hitting the ball harder, so that's a good sign. And he did have a big hit later in the game. Red Sox put up a crooked number in the third, though. They tied the game at 1 on an RBI single from Devers, who has Gerrit Cole's number, as we found out even further more evidence for that later in the game. And then they got a couple of runs on soft bloops. Hit them where they ain't kind of hits. And they went up 3-1. Judge broke up an 0-for-12 slump with a check swing single in the third inning. And then Alex Verdugo showed up against his former team once again. That dog in him.
It is far. It is gone.
Teach me how to do.
2-run shot into Monument Park. First home run since June 14th at Fenway Park. 10th home run of the season. As I mentioned, took his time going around the bases. So Red Sox went back out on front on a home run by Devers in the 5th. That knocked Gerrit Cole out of the game. Final line for Gerrit Cole, 4 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. Like I said, I thought the strikeouts and the stuff were there, but the consistency of his pitches, the ability to pitch out of jams are the final pieces to the puzzle. I'm confident Gerrit Cole will be okay. Big RBI double from Volpe in the 5th. Judge had singled. Verdugo bunted his way on, showing a little bit more confidence, playing baseball again. And then Volpe smoked one over the center fielder's head, bounced over the fence. Otherwise, 2 runs would have scored. Red Sox intentionally walked 156 hitter Trent Grisham to load the bases for Trevino. And the Yankees went to the bench and brought up Austin Wells, who worked a really, really good at-bat to draw a walk and give the Yankees the lead. It's coming, folks. It's coming. Oswaldo followed up with a sac fly to make it 6-4. DJ singled to make it 7-4, and you could see the bench just kind of collectively exhale. And then the Red Sox went to the bullpen, and Ben Rice stepped up once again.
That ball is high. It is far. It is gone.
This one, a mammoth shot, once again into the judge's chambers. Second time he's found the judge's chambers this week. And he was not done. After DJ LeMahieu picked up another RBI single to make it 11-4, Rice came up with 2 runners on base, and I tweeted, if Ben Rice homers here, I will shave my head on the postgame show, and guess what?
That ball is high. It is far. It is gone.
Fun hat's coming off. Fun hat is coming off. Alex Mercadefe says, shave your head, liar. How am I a liar? I just haven't done it yet. It's coming. I'm a man of my word. And here we go, because, the worst part about this is I've never done this before, so there's a chance that I might end up bleeding before this is all over. Also, I'm going to have to clean up the studio full of hair, but it's not going to make a great audio podcast experience. But Frankie, let's get to clipping. We're going to do this. All right, here we go. We're shaving the head. It's hard to do this on... Oh my God. This is horrendous. This is going to look bad. The wife is not going to like this. Oh man, I got a weird looking head, baby. I told you, I am a man of my word. This is Ben Rice's fault. It is looking shiny. I got some Erik Kratz action happening right here. I have never shaved my head before, and it is not a good look for me. But, you know, the things we do, because we're men of our words, we're men of honor around here. And here we go. Got some streaks happening. For those of you who are listening, this is not a pretty sight. I was going to tell you to tune in on YouTube and watch. You know, some people watching on Twitter right now. But definitely not a pretty sight. We're going to have to do the whole thing, man. Because right now I got patches. This is rough. This is rough. We're doing the back. I'm probably going to have to go over it again after the show. But hey, when we make bets around here, we live up to them. This beautiful dark hair. Very little gray hair. But it's going. It's going. So, luckily it doesn't hurt. I was worried I might nick myself or pull something out. Oh, it's going to be rough. This is ugly. My wife is signing up for a dating app right now. Can't believe she married this guy. Ben Rice, this is your fault. You owe me a new head of hair, a wig, something. We said we would do it. And we do not lie on NYY Recaps. So those of you listening, the hair is almost gone. The back still has a lot of hair. I can't see the back. I might have to have my wife go over it when we're done here, but I'm going to do my best. Jeez. I look like Jason Voorhees after they take the mask off. This is rough. Honestly, it's not a horrible look if it wasn't all patchy. This might be the last time I shave my head, or it could be just the first of many. Who knows? We'll see how it plays. What do you think? Is that good enough for now? We'll go on. We'll go over it later with a finer razor, but there we go. I'm a man of my word. We shaved our head. Ladies and gentlemen, Yankees get back in the win column.
Ball game over. Yankees win. Yankees win. You're a winner.
Salvatore says, bro, you don't look bad. You know, it really doesn't look that bad. It feels light. I've never had my head fully shaved. I've had it tight, I've had it low, but I've never had it completely shaved before, and I still got some chunks that I can feel in the back, so I'm gonna have to go back over it again. But we're not shaving the beard, we're leaving the beard. I can't go full bald here everywhere. So belt today goes to the rookie Ben Rice. All right, let's go ahead and get a few super chats here. Vincent Watlington says, good going in the chat for Anthony Rizzo. Anthony Rizzo hopefully sees the writing on the wall because Ben Rice has just Wally-pipped him. F. Szymanski says, time to get Ben Rice a lower number. That's what I've been saying. I feel like he's a 31 or a 29. He's in that range. But he might want to stick with it now because he's off to such a good start. You know that baseball players are superstitious. Lou Rom says, Big Ben, love the kid. Belt for the rookie. What a day for him. Absolutely great performance by the rookie. First belt We'll go over the belt leaderboard here in just a second. Got a few more super chats. Rico the Gamer says, Ben freaking Eros. I don't know what that means. But Aaron L says, I think we found your new look. You think so? I mean, honestly, we're going to have to fine-tune it a little bit because, it's a little patchy. It's a little rough in spots. I'm an amateur. I've never cut my own hair before. This is the first, other than, trim or, nose hair or whatever. But this is the first time I've ever shaved my own head. So, Zach G says, Derek slowly looking like Brian Cashman. Oh, man. Oh, brother. I like it. Joe Bag says you look full psycho.
Over here, like
what was the name of that movie? Taxi Driver, where De Niro shaves his head? I kind of got a little Taxi Driver feeling right now. Saw Belly says he's going to change his last name. All right.
Absolutely. Hey.
It's about honor, ladies and gentlemen. It's about honor. And this is the first time that I've ever been paid for a haircut because we're getting all these super chats now, people wanting to chime in. Richard K says, thank you, Devers, for waking this team up. How do we send him a case of minute rice? And then Dylan Plays says, man of his word, respect. I appreciate it.
You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the belt leaderboard because this was Ben Rice's first leader. Wow, I still, whenever it changes cameras and I see myself at a different angle with, with no hair, I feel a little weird. Bro. Juan Soto, still the belt leader at 11. Luis Heel with 7. Aaron Judge with 7. Carlos Rodon with 5. Cabrera with 4. Rizzo and others with 3. Nestor has 3. Volpe has 2. Stanton, Clark Schmidt, Trent Grisham, Verdugo, and Marcus Stroman all with 2. And then several tied with 1. But there's your belt leaderboards. Rice probably moving up those leaderboards sooner rather than later. Counting Twitter, we have over 2,200 people in the chat. I appreciate you. We're on a mission to get to 50,000 subscribers, so go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video, all that stuff. We had a pretty good couple of days, even though the Yankees have been pretty bad. People finding the channel, people calling into the voicemail. Reminder, you can call in 718-899-1068. I'm going to go ahead and put the fun hat back on because I'm tired of looking at my bald-ass head. Terrence Kemp says, I'll see you tomorrow, cue ball. Terrence, on the show tomorrow after the game. Shout out to TK. Ian says, no belts for Glaber. Shocking, I tell you. I thought he had 1. I think he might be one of the several that's tied with 1. Kevin Beery says, looks a little shiny. Can you turn down the HD? I'm definitely going to have to figure out how to be a bald person now. I've been joking with Erik Kratz, and we all know Erik Kratz is, he's not exactly president of the Hair Club for Men. And, we see each other in the production meeting, and I told him, the hairline keeps receding. My camera that shows me is from above. I said, if one day it gets too shiny, just let me know, and I'll go ahead and buzz it all off. And unfortunately, we beat him to the punch there. But Ben Rice is the one to blame. But J.O. says, did you miss the shaving? Unfortunately, you did, but it will be archived, so you can go back and watch later on. We got a couple more super chats. Robert D. Fernandito says, this is the place for crazy Yankees fans, and you are our leader. I appreciate that. And then the Law of Divine Oneness says, another well-known Derek also shaves his head, Derek Jeter. My middle name is Peter, so my name is really just one letter off from being Derek Jeter. Isn't that funny? Spelled the same way. I'm also, my bank account's a little bit different. And, I didn't get any Hall of Fame votes. But, all right, final thoughts here. Yankees wrap up a big win against the Boston Red Sox, and they even the series. Hopefully you can get the series tomorrow. We need the offense to keep clicking. I hope we didn't spend it all on one day. Ben Rice, obviously one of the most unforgettable games by a Yankees rookie in history. This is going to go down as a Yankees classic for all time. So, hey, great job by the kid. Great job by the team. I appreciate all of you who tuned in to see me embarrass myself with the head shaving. But Mark Stenru says, Yankees keep winning. Fun hat covers the bald head. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you next time. Reminder, like and subscribe, all that stuff. We're on a mission for 50,000. Check out the store, NYYRecaps.shop, and I will see you next time. Hey everybody, we are on a mission for 50,000 subscribers on this channel by the end of the season. When we get there, we're going to give away some cool prizes. We're going to give away an official Yankees pinstripe jersey of your choice, 4 tickets to a Yankees game, plus some NYY Recaps merch. It takes 1 click and it's free. So if you watch every video, double check that you are subscribed. If you love the podcast, subscribe. Heck, even if you hate the podcast, hate me, hate the Yankees, hate my cat, who cares? Subscribe anyway so somebody can win these prizes. And we'll see you next time.
Ball game over.